Hello, this is Colin Hubbard. Welcome to episode 8 of the Danger Club podcast. I know I only did the intro like 2 episodes ago, but everyone else is away and I've got all the mics at my house, so I might as well do it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm going to do all of them, but I might do a few. And if you want something done, you might as well do it yourself. Yeah, because I played in the podcast. I played a half elf. Don't know. That's why I said that. Yeah, it's like a little thing in it. Anyway, enjoy. See you later.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
Is there anything we can do to make it up to you?
Give me your shoes.
We don't want to fight you, but it's getting to that stage where we haven't heard any information yet.
Did you hear that?
I did.
Me also.
I think we should run back.
5 skulks appear out of the walls around you, all of them drawing knives as they begin to approach.
If you want to tell us where our brothers are, we will carve it from your tongues. The adventure continues now.
How are we doing?
We are rolling.
You see me rolling.
We're rolling D20s.
Trying to catch a natural 20.
Trying to catch my natural 20.
Trying to catch a natural 20.
Beautiful, gentlemen. That warmed my heart. That did.
Christmas number 1.
I think we absolutely do there. I think we need to let's lay that track down right now. Forget the show. Sorry everyone. End of the show.
This is an hour.
That's
of
what we leave for
working out
tonight.
the
We'll
song.
see you next week.
Let's load up
We're gonna
Fruity
load
Loops and go.
this
man.
track
Let's do
down.
it, you know what I mean?
Oh my goodness. Hello, welcome back. It's episode 8 of the Danger Club. What is happening? We've made it to episode 8 of we're 2 episodes, 3 including this one, away from double digits of a podcast about playing Pathfinder, the greatest game in the world. Something we would literally do anyway. We do anyway.
Yeah, we've got a whole separate thing going on. Create something new.
I mostly write Pathfinder. I cannot believe we got this far. You know, you start a lot of these creative projects and you never know quite where they're going to go. And that is kind of what it means to do sort of creative stuff like this. That's to be this kind of person is to be basically, oh, here's a thing I enjoy. How can I turn that into work? Which is sort of how this kind of thing often feels. But we are having a great time doing this one, and we were hoping that you're enjoying this as well. So we got a new episode, and it looks like there might be a fight.
How many fights have we had so far? One. One fight.
Yeah.
2.
Yes. Two?
We got
two.
stabbed.
We fought the
Em
dragon.
we got the dragon as well. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh no, we fought the skulks in
Yeah.
the basement.
Yeah.
Yes,
This is your 3rd fight. More importantly, how many fights have you had today?
This is our second
Good
fight.
point.
Right?
Yeah, you guys have not.
Second fight today.
You guys have not rested since
Yeah.
you fought in the vault.
Lads.
So yeah, you are.
So I thought you were addressing us. Lads.
Sorry,
as if
yeah.
you had something to tell us.
I
but
realised that's what Caragor does in, he does it in character, yeah, but I just meant literally the hashtag lads, because we were being such lads
see,
going without
I see.
sleep, yeah.
I see. Shania doesn't react.
One day that's going to get something out. We'll find out.
I tell you what, if I haven't done it by now, I'm going to throw up a picture of a skulk on the Tumblr so that you guys can see what these things are that everyone is fighting. So you fought 2 in the vault, one of which was in a pit, slightly unable to fight back against you, and you only fought them 1 at a time. You're about to fight 5 at once, and you've used up most of your spells for the day.
Well, I mean, I hadn't. I've only used 1 spell.
You've used
today.
acid more.
Oh, I did use acid
yeah.
more. You're right. I have used acid more.
Fine, we've got weapons.
So,
Yeah, no, we'll be fine.
1 a day. God.
Level 1.
Yeah,
Level
yeah,
1.
gee,
I have
Goodness
kept my
me.
best spell.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Velda's going to save everyone.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what we hope we're going to have. So I won't lie to you. This is going to be a struggle. So you guys need to be prepared for what is about to happen here.
We'll be fine.
And
We're all going to die. That's what's going to happen, isn't it, Dan? I know the tone of the DM.
you're going to pull together and you're going to pull off something amazing.
I like pulling stuff off.
I do love pulling off.
We're going to pull these guys off. That's what we're going to do.
I believed.
I believe I can fly.
So how are we feeling about our theories? What do we think is going on at the moment in Ilsurian with these murders?
I'm pretty sure these guys. So these guys that we're about to fight, these skulks. I think they're being used by someone larger and more intelligent than they are. Especially now that we realise that they are drug users, which makes them easy to control. So there must be someone who is using them, and I still think it is. As does my character Shania, to frame the carnival.
I'd say that was bang on the money. Yeah, I'd say that's exactly what I'm thinking as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're the symptom, not the cause.
Yeah, glad we're all on the same page. Still gonna have to kill them all.
Yeah. The symptom that they can still be cut out.
Just on this, like maybe we should not try and kill all of them.
We need one for
I mean, we did try and do that last.
Yeah, and somebody
Do you remember
beats him
saying-
to death. Now,
Fulton
who was
goes
it?
around almost
with
the
his
exact
mercy.
same thing.
Who was
Fulton's
it?
Mercy.
Maybe if we take out the leader, the rest of them will just kind of chill. Do you know what I mean?
And we'll try and use some intimidation.
Or they could
Yeah.
go into a blood-fueled frenzy of
We'll
revenge.
fucking find out.
We'll
won't we?
find
Either
out.
way, we're gonna have loads of them fighting this. So,
Let's find out.
all right. So, what did Skulky Man just say?
Skulky Man.
Skulky man.
I think he said
Skulky
about
man.
carving
The
the truth from
main
our tongues.
Skulky Man.
Yeah, he said if you weren't going to tell him where Rogi and Zakar were, then they would carve the truth from your tongues. Probably don't know quite how tongues work. They didn't really pay attention to biology. But they do have knives out, and they are, they were taking steps forward, and then Fulton ran at the lead one with his axe drawn.
Oh yeah, that's what you were doing when you were running
Yeah,
towards him.
I mean, I assume he ran through past because I
So-
I was quite up close.
Yeah.
Shania was quite up close with the lead one. We were having a bit of a
Yeah.
face-off.
So, to give you an idea of the layout of the room at the moment, it's a long cave. Furthest into the cave is the lead skulk, who right next to him is stood Shania. Running towards him, not too far away, is Fulton, and then a little way behind Fulton is Velda. Just behind Velda is MZ. And then Caragor, you're kind of off to M's left, behind some rocks, watching the whole situation. The other four skulks are on either side. They're coming two from each side. Two of them are near the entrance to the cave, trying to cut off your exit, and two of them are directly on either side of M and Velda.
All right.
And with that, we are going to roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Okay, starting with Velda. What have you got?
18 for Velda.
18 for Velda. Very nice.
Leaps into action.
Caragor.
12.
12. Fulton. 7 Fulton. Shania.
Also 7.
Also 7. Who would like to go first out of the two of you? You will act in the surprise round anyway, because you have a surprise round.
Fulton, you go first.
I'll go.
and then
You
Fulton
do that fight
first.
stuff.
Thanks,
So
Gary.
this is all falling into place. And then
17. Mike.
17
Yeah.
for M. Slots in neatly there. So cool. Okay then. So the first thing to happen is we have a surprise round. I don't want to 8 games in get too bogged down with rulesy stuff. But when you're in combat, you sometimes have something called a surprise round. The beautiful smell of pouring beer.
Not beer, I'm afraid.
It is.
It's tropical Caribbean twist
Oh my god.
cocktail. It's terrible.
Someone's moving house and clearing the liquor cabinet, aren't they?
There are other cocktails available.
So what happens basically in this one, in this sense, Fulton has acted before anyone can do anything. No one is prepared for what he is about to do, so he gets to act on his own in this section, and that is what's going to trigger the combat then, which everyone will go into. We'll go to our normal combat rounds. So Fulton, what are you going to do with your surprise round?
Can I charge him?
You can't make a charge in a surprise round. You can only make a move action or a standard
How far
action.
away is he?
He is currently 30 feet from you.
I can only move 20 feet. I'm going to get as close as I can to him.
Okay, you run up next to him.
And I'm going to shout my battle cry.
What is your battle cry?
Nay!
He's been waiting for so long
Yeah.
to get that in.
Anyone who watched the YouTube videos, Ross did that in his introduction video, and he's been waiting to get involved.
It was a cross between a no and an I think, and then I just said nay or something. I don't know. So yeah, that's my new catchphrase.
Did we just have? Did
Well,
we
it has
just
to
have,
be now.
did we just have Russell Brand turn up? Is that what just happened, Colin?
Sorry, there was an electrical thing. They're going to have to be cut out. There actually was as well.
Power. Velda, the mighty Velda Cairnblight, you are the first to react. Do you leave? Your exit is actually cut off this time.
Surprisingly, no. Yes, the X is cut off. So there are.
So you have two skulls coming from behind you.
Yeah.
You have one coming from either side of you, and you have one directly in front of you, which Fulton is running towards and screaming.
I'm going to turn to one of the ones that are blocking the exit, who are coming towards us anyway, because I'm sort of in the middle, I think, of the group.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then I'm going to try something, which I haven't tried yet. So I'm going to get Jin, who's my little fox familiar.
Okay.
And what I want to do is I want
The one that
to...
fucked your leg the other day.
Yeah, right? He's going to run forward. And now, if I get him, I've got a spell, which is a touch attack.
Okay.
Can I do it through my familiar?
I believe you can, yes.
Ah, very good.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get Jin to run up to one of them
Okay.
and sort of just put his paws on him and like rub himself up against his leg.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp through my familiar.
Ooh, shocking grasp.
Some of
this back in the day?
So you,
Shocking, bro.
you charge your hand with electricity, place it on Jin, who begins to crackle, and then you send him running across the cave towards one of the skulks. So you're going to make a touch attack with Jin,
Yes.
using his attack bonus against the skulk.
Okay, he doesn't get any base attack bonus.
Yeah, so if he hasn't got a base attack, you basically use his attack modifier. So if he's got a bite attack, you're going to go ahead and use that. So if he's got a +1 or something for that, go ahead and roll that.
Okay. Jin. Oh, okay. That's 12.
A 12 hits.
Sweet.
So I should do the damage for the bite attack, which is...
It does actually hit. Well, that would be if it were just a touch attack, yeah, but that does actually beat its AC. So that is a hit. So
Yes!
you roll the damage for the bite
Go,
and then roll the
Jin.
damage for the shocking grasp.
Okay, now it's a 1d3, so I'm going to roll a d6.
And halve it.
That's 2.
2 hit points.
And
On the back.
then my Shocking Grasp spell is 1d6 plus my level, which is 1. Which is 4.
So another 4. Yeah. Jin runs up, bites the leg of one of the skulks, and then it bursts out with electricity. The skulk screams as smoke starts coming out of its ears as the electricity courses over it, and staggers backwards, looking completely shocked.
Yeah,
Hey.
nice.
Not even trying. M, you're the next one up.
Right.
You have your bow drawn currently.
So bow's drawn. My longbow, I believe.
Yep.
M's longbow, and he's going to turn now. Do I know that Caragor is next to me on the left, or am I still?
You
just...
don't know where Caragor. You know he came into you with into the cave, but you lost track of him when you got in the
right.
cave. So
Okay. So I'm going to turn to my left because that
Alright.
was my original plan,
Okay.
and I'm going to fire at the nearest
On your left.
Skulky man on my left.
On your left.
Yeah, on your left.
Go ahead. Make an attack roll.
All right. So that is 9.
A 9. misses. You loose an arrow into through the darkness. Even though the dancing lights give you enough vision to be able to see okay in here. Right. But you've launched the arrow, but unfortunately the skulk's still quite difficult to see with their skin. It's just about reforming into a colour that you can make out. And you manage to shoot wide. It clatters against the cave wall behind them, unfortunately. Would you like to move at all?
Yeah. They're about 30 feet away, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
I'm going to stay where I am, I think, actually.
Stay.
I'm going to stay
put. Which means it is Caragor One Fang's go.
I'd like to, being as I studied him as a target, I'd like to loose my arrow against the lead skulk.
Okay. Yes, the lead skulk is currently in melee combat, so you have a -4 to this because he's in melee combat with Fulton. Because
Fulton stopped 10 feet short of him.
Did you stop 10 feet short?
You couldn't reach him in 30 feet.
Okay, sorry. I thought you moved right up to him, and Shania's not standing directly next to him.
Attacked him, but yeah,
then okay, yeah, that's a shot. Go for it.
Okie dokie. Fucking dice.
Is that another 2, Scott?
That dice hates you. What is going on?
That's Scott rolled a
Hey, you got a low AC. What'd you get?
No.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Got 6.
A 6, a gentleman's 6. The arrow whistles off into the back of the cave and crashes against the wall. You hear from the back of the cave. You hear a squeal. You don't think it hit. You heard it hit rock, but you hear something cry out in the back of the
3
cave.
innocent girls behind the skulls. One of them is now missing an eye.
Oh no.
So as I if you're about to get into combat with that guy, as a free action, well, it's not a free action, but it's a move action to restudy a target. I'd like to change my study target to one of the skulks that is not currently engaged.
It's a move action to move on, but you've still got move action.
Yeah, so I'm not moving. So I will do that to a relatively unengaged skulk to try and take one down next turn.
You can do that to the one that is sort of 10 feet away from where you're crouched at the moment, if you like, because that's the one that M just missed with a shot.
Are you going to engage him next turn?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, then not in.
Okay,
just a different one that's not.
That's fine.
Unless someone gets close.
So you've got
one that's either near Shania or near Velda.
Okay, yeah, there's the one on the other side of Veldis. Cool. That. And with that, it is the skulk's turn.
Wacko.
So, the skulk in front of Shania draws his short sword, takes a step forward, and is going to take a swing at Shania.
Uh-oh.
What's your armor class, Shania?
Not much. Let's see. 13.
That is a natural 20.
Oh, let's hope he doesn't cut you in twain.
We're going to roll to confirm that. So that
I heard you.
Sneaked in the
That was great.
What'd you
Fantastic.
say? I'll listen to it another time.
if only we were recording this.
It's just gold dust, isn't it?
Yeah.
Podcast or something. Let's see if it confirms the critical hit. Otherwise,
I mean, this could be the end.
that whole playing a drow thing, that whole problem could just go away right now. Ooh. Does not confirm.
Yeah.
Thank goodness for that.
Standard hit.
That don't impress me much.
We're not drawing a card. And he deals 2 points of damage. He runs up and smashes the sword across your arm.
Shania laughs at him. I can take you.
So weird. So weird. Right. The one right next to Caragor turns around, sees Caragor as you fired your bow. Because that breaks stealth.
Fuck.
He turns around and runs at you and attempts to stab you. Actually, no. He's going to turn and throw a dagger at you rather than he's going to throw a knife at you and try not to get too close with you. That is a 14 against your armor class.
15, bro.
You duck, and the knife clangs against the cave wall behind you.
Through the poison dagger.
Prick.
The
Throw the poison dagger at the floor.
Seriously?
so bad.
It's out there now. If anyone wants to remix that into a song, that'd be great.
The other,
I mean, obviously it is a song.
the one that neither of you shot at, who is near to M, cries out and turns and runs past the combat back into the back of the cave in the direction of where the squeal came from and the arrow went, and runs off into the darkness. The ones by the door. So you got the one who was electrocuted. He makes a full withdrawal back out of the cave, away from Jin and out into the distance. You lose sight of him as he runs off into the light, leaving just one of them.
Jin growls at him.
So full withdrawal, so he doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity, leaving one more skulk who is gonna go and run and attack Velda, because he saw Velda casting spell. Oh no, you can't. M's in front. You made such a good effort of getting in between everyone.
That's why party order really matters, folks.
So he runs over and takes a swing at M with his short sword. I'm not even lying. I am not even
serious.
It's that orange dice, man.
It's the orange dice of
It's
Slane.
the orange dice. I've never used this dice before. This is going to become my Adventure Club podcast dice.
I
What is
usually
it?
use that.
What is it?
Fan of that dice. It's a natural 20.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll to confirm.
Go on then.
I really want to draw one of these crit cards. That is a second natural 20.
Folks.
3 20s in one round.
Oh shit!
Any mathematicians at home, can you do the statistics on that?
That would be
220s in a
lovely
row.
to know.
It's a
insane.
level 1 combat. So I'm going to draw a critical card.
Bearing in mind, I'm still like reeling from the stab wound I got from that other skull.
Are you still, are you injured?
I'm not up to full. No.
Oh god!
Dan, do you want to explain the critical?
But it's fine because Shania's a druid, so you've got loads of healing spells, right?
Yeah, I've got a healing spell.
Great.
And you
There's one hit point
and you
of
guys
healing.
used all that reward
Yes, that's
money
right.
that you got to buy loads of healing potions, didn't you?
That's what I should have bought, right?
So
I have got one, I think.
Okay. So there. What's happened here? If you roll a natural 20, I can't remember if we described it again, but we'll describe it before. But we'll do it again. If you roll a natural 20, you roll. You may have scored a critical hit. You may have hit them somewhere particularly vulnerable. You roll again. If that second dice roll would have been a hit, then you have scored a critical hit, and you draw one of the lovely critical cards, which I'm just drawing now from the deck, which tells you exactly what to do. And they tell us what kind of weapon it is. It's a slashing weapon. And I can tell you what has happened to you is long gash.
You've got a long gash.
I mean, we knew that anyway.
Oh boy!
Normal damage.
Yeah.
And 8 points of bleed damage.
Oh shit!
Bleed damage requires a heal check to remove. So you're going to want to...
That is a mighty...
That is really fucking nasty. That's the heal skill. So
I have the heal skill.
that will be very useful. You're going to want to do that on M before his next turn, because when that ticks, that is going to be really,
So
really nasty.
Every time it's M's turn, he loses 8 more points of damage if you are bleeding.
Is it 8 points each turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His
Wow.
turn, yeah.
Bleed 8 is that, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Right. So every turn I lose. M will
Well,
lose.
first of all, you're going to lose the damage from his sword.
Okay, which is. I'm dead, motherfuckers.
You take 5 points of damage from the sword. Mm-hmm. How you doing there?
Yeah, I'm down to 4.
4. Okay. So in your next turn, you will take 8 points of bleed damage, which will leave you unconscious and dying.
Yeah, man.
Unless somebody stops the bleeding with a successful heal check.
Great.
That was pretty nasty.
Alternatively, he gets a healing potion down his neck.
I've got 2 light wound
Any
potions, but-
healing will stop a bleed effect.
Yeah, alright.
So that's something at least.
Great.
I love that, like, in that combat, one of the skulks just went up and took a sort of paltry slash at Shania, and everyone was like, ha ha ha, and the next one just goes up and murder fucks, like, Z, like, skewers him properly through an organ and stuff, like, whoa.
Guts just pouring out.
Poor old Z, man, he's not having a good time.
Z is having
Yeah, you are not the tank, huh?
Z is having a very bad time, and these skulks are looking all right. They're taking 4 damage.
A lot of them have run off, haven't they?
2 of them have run away. So you currently have 3 engaging you. There is another one somewhere in the back of the cave, so who knows where they've gone. But it's Fulton's go. So Fulton, you are currently not engaged by anyone. You are 20 feet from where M is fighting the guy who just slashed him wide open, and 10 feet in front of you is someone fighting Shania, the lead one.
Seeing my mate M, I'm gonna charge at the one who is fighting him.
Okay, so you turn and charge. Do you have another battle cry to use, or is it the same battle cry?
It's a little bit different.
So Fulton kind of runs across the. Fulton runs at the guy at the front. Everyone comes from the sides. Fulton then just changes the pitch of his voice and just does a kind of a Pa Simpson little sort of turnaround and just runs back the other way at the guy attacking him. Okay, so that's a charge attack. So go ahead and roll your attack, and you get bonuses because you are charging. So it's +2 to your attack on top of all your normal bonuses for the charge.
17.
17 hits.
+2 to charge, or is it +2 to damage?
Charges to hit, it's not to damage.
Okay, cool. So yeah, well, it's more than that. Yeah,
So yeah, definitely hits.
cool. And then
What dice are you rolling?
D20.
Yeah, I know. I just want to know what kind of D20 because it's clearly very different to mine. It's
I've got a special dwarven set
Yeah.
of D20s, and well, all of them. Yeah. You're gonna take them.
No, well, it's the Iron Fang dice I'm doing really good, you see. So.
Is Iron Fang an orc dice?
No, it's not actually. It comes from the Iron Fang expansion, which is actually about a hobgoblin invasion, but it was the closest thematically I had to Karagor's style. Pezo, if there are any half-orc Slayer type dice you want to just release out there, then that'd be great. I'd snap them right up.
Someone needs them.
Someone does. Don't give those dice to him. Those dice don't deserve that.
Fulton did 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage.
Whoa!
He is unconscious and dying. It doesn't matter that. It does not matter that he just slashed M open a moment after he finishes opening your guts, M, as you step back with blood just pouring from the wound in your stomach. Fulton appears next to you with the axe and just slams it into the guy's front, and he goes flying backwards and crashes onto the floor in a pool of his own blood. But yeah, M, you are bleeding out.
Can I say something?
Yes, you can.
Don't worry, I got you. I mean, I can't actually heal you, but I've got you covered, until you get healed. Hope you don't die, you're my mate. Nay.
Shania Rain, you are in combat with somebody, and 30 feet behind you, M is pouring his blood over the ground.
My movement.
Your movement as a drow should be at least 30 feet.
Yes, it is.
Cool.
Fantastic. I'm going to take an attack of opportunity, though, aren't I? As
You
I
will.
run at M. I
How
think
much do you love your friend?
I think it's a risk I'm going to have to take. So yeah, I turn to run. Go, MC! Oh goodness! And run.
A weird showing, sudden showing of compassion.
It's just the camp German doctor just said.
I will fix you. I fix this hands, yeah.
Is it because Shania almost felt the hand on Shania's back in the last episode? You saw that.
I think that was it. Yeah.
That's where the connection came.
Yeah, definitely.
No, you should have taken some sneak attack damage before, but we'll forget about that now. Let's not worry about that. We're friends here. We're all friends. Natural 1!
Yeah.
Now,
Friendship wins.
while we're on the case...
Because I'm doing a good thing, that's why.
Yeah.
That could be a fumble. Which, same way with 20s, it works the other way around. So the Skulk is going to roll to see if he hits. Would a 9 have hit you?
A 9, no, I've got a 13.
So this Skulk has fumbled. So he's not as amazing as his friend.
Our first fumble.
Our first fumble card. See, if you guys aren't going to roll those big and small numbers, I'm going to roll them. So this is a melee fumble. Go for the eyes. He is blind for 1 round. So
He blinded himself.
blinded himself while trying to stab you.
This could be us if we roll a 1 in combat. You know?
Yeah,
you're right.
right.
I don't want to scare you, but there is a crit card in there somewhere that is called decapitation.
Oh God!
There are some really nasty fumbles too. So he swings the dagger at your back as you go, but you just catch a glimpse of it and swing your own hand backwards, catching his wrist and just slamming the butt of the dagger right between his eyes. And he staggers backwards, holding his face, completely unable to see. He's blinded by blood trickling down his forehead.
As Shania runs towards MZ, healing hand aloft, also throws over her shoulder. I told you I could take you.
Okay.
Can I also, so within the same turn, I can try and put my healing hands on, yeah?
You can. So
Okay.
what are you going to try and do? You
I'm gonna
cast
try
a
and
spell,
use-
you're going to try and use
no,
the
I'm
heal
trying to use
skill.
my heal skill.
So go ahead and just make a heal check then.
Okay.
Do you have a healer's kit or anything like that?
No.
Okay, so just try to do it with your hands.
I'm just gonna try and squeeze his skin together. You know, maybe lick my fingers like this and whoosh, put it over the. Maybe it'll stick.
It's not an envelope.
That's how healing works, guys.
Dr. Shania!
Shania. So I got 13. It's 19. I got 19 on my.
You roll so high on everything. You can do anything.
I've got 6 on my heal. That's my bonus is 6 on
That's
heal. I put loads of points into it.
And you're a druid, so you got really good wisdom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That does it. You go running up, and you manage to heal up, manage to patch up the wound by just ripping some shreds of cloth from your own
using my
costume
tongue.
and using your tongue to lap up some of the blood
Old lick and
to
stick.
sterilise.
Yeah.
You wrap.
The old envelope style.
Gonna seal like an envelope, baby.
You wrap some. You manage to wrap MZ up in
So
it.
yeah, I guess I used some of my own
MZ.
bandages from off my hand, leaving my hand exposed as to what it is.
RP moment. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice role playing.
Nice. M, you are the only one close enough to catch a glimpse of this. Make a perception check though, because you are in a shit ton of pain.
Yeah, sure. Natural 20, mate.
Natural 20. Yeah, you see. What does your hand
About
look
fucking
like?
time.
Okay, so as I reveal my hand, it's kind of thin and clawy, and it has the dark skin of the drow, famously, sort of dark purpley, and also there are scars which you can see on the hand, not so much on the fingers, but sort of just on the hand and a little bit on the wrist, which you can see, which have been coloured with a sort of a deep red colour, sort of a self-harming, scarry type thing.
Interesting.
Sort of, but symbolic-y.
Yeah.
Symbolic-y.
Not sure anyone's I think everybody in the battle has stopped to really take a moment to rest and then go back to the fight really quickly.
Well, like I say, M is the only one who really sees this because that hand is currently sewing him, is currently tying bandages around him. So you managed to somehow stay competent enough to kind of take some of this in while he is emergency triaging you. But yes, that has stopped the bleed. So you are not going to immediately die in your next turn.
Good news.
Which is good because it's in 2 rounds. Velda, what would you like to do? Round 2.
Okay, so there is now a blinded.
There is a blinded Skulk kind of staggering around. There is a dead skulk lying on the floor. There is one that has run away. And there is one standing, not currently fighting anyone, who is standing sort of about 25 feet from where you're standing, and just behind him is Caragor, and he's just standing there, he's just thrown a knife at Caragor, and Caragor's ducked under the knife.
Okay, I'm going to swing up my crossbow.
Ooh.
And take a shot. Can I also call Jin back to me?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I can do that.
That's
Okay,
fine.
great. So I get Jin by my feet, and I'm going to shoot my crossbow at the one on his own who's just thrown a knife at Caragor.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that's not a good shot. So that would be. Now, do I add dexterity?
You would add your dexterity.
Yes. Yep. So that's 6.
6. Okay, that is a miss. So you fire the crossbow, and it just pings against the wall. It does nothing against the creature. You don't bleed to death,
which is nice.
We're still pretty badly hurt.
Yeah, right.
What do you wanna
I
do?
have got 2 healing potions, so
Okay.
I think I should drink one of those.
Okay.
Secure light.
Okay. All right. So you grab a healing potion. You down the healing potion. That is going to restore 1d8 plus 1 hit points.
1d8 plus 1.
Yep.
4.
So you get 4 hit points back.
All right.
Starting to feel a little
Beautiful.
bit better. Your clothes just stained with blood. Caragor, what's it going to be?
I stand up and launch an arrow at this
All right.
D-bag who's just thrown a knife at me.
He
Is he the one I've been studying?
no, he's not. The one that you've been studying is the one that ran off into the back of the cave.
Oh, fuck that then. I just put my longbow away and I just jump over to the rocks from where I'm standing, just be like, and just charge him with my cutlass.
We got some good battle cries. Really good battle
That
cries.
wasn't a battle cry. I think I just had a fit.
You drop the bow, quick draw the cutlass, and leap over the rock to attack him. Go ahead and make your attack roll. Is this a full charge?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. So you can add 2 to the hit roll on
Thanks.
this.
21.
21 hits. Roll your damage.
Yay! Does the charge count for damage as well?
No.
Oh, come on. 6.
6 points.
Fuck, that's just one. I need to be using my fucking cutlass the entire time. They're using a bloody bow. It's not what I'm meant to be. Fuck's sake.
Nice.
We shouldn't have walked in with bows.
No, we shouldn't have done. We should have walked in with
What the fuck we were
Bowsy.
doing then?
You're,
I know.
you're learning that now. So the what have we got? So the blinded one. Blinded one does nothing. He just sort of staggers around in the dark, trying to get the blood out of his eyes. But that does take the blinded effect off him, so that does. He's okay now. The one standing, that one's run away. There's only one standing in the room currently, which is the one facing you, Caragor, and he takes a swing at you with his sword. Ooh, but you've got a bonus because of charging. He gets your AC is lowered because you're not defending so well, so that gives him a whopping total of 8.
Ah,
Yeah,
no,
doesn't
clang. No, he doesn't hit.
Clangs off your new
Armoured kilt.
armoured kilt.
Come on, yeah, get a load of them thighs, mate.
He tries to hit you in the balls, but your kilt protects you.
Yeah. You see, Velda?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, really handy, useful.
Nice.
Thanks.
Good battle talk. Good battle talk.
Bella doesn't really do battle talk very well.
Yeah, right.
One's blind, the other 2 have run away. So that brings us to Fulton.
How far away am I from the main guy?
From the blind guy, unfortunately.
Is that the leader?
No, the
That was the guy.
ran
The
away.
blind guy is the one who was talking, who
Oh,
you
okay.
were running towards.
The blind guy, how far away is he?
He is now 30 feet
Oh,
from you
fuck.
because you.
You just want to like make that extra 10 foot away from me, so I can't do anything.
Short legs.
Is there anyone in 20 foot?
Yeah, the guy that Caragor's fighting.
Oh, I'm gonna go over to him and power attack.
What are you doing? I've got this one.
Using my feat called power attack.
Oh, power attack. What does that
So
do?
Feet aren't very
you
powerful,
take.
are they?
I don't know. He's making baby steps.
So you take a -1 on attack rolls,
Yeah.
and then you gain a +2 on all melee damage.
Very nice.
And you get bonus to damage is increased by half, 50%, if you're making an attack with a two-handed weapon, which is what
All
I
right.
am doing.
That
so I
is-
get +3.
+3. Pretty
Yeah,
great.
so to damage. So
2 damage. Okay, you got to hit him first, though.
Yep. Hopefully I will. Alrighty. Yes, it is definitely a hit. So it is 22.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Yeah. Okay. So +3.
I'm a square with you. You can stop counting when you're over 20, that's for sure.
17 damage.
17 points of damage.
Literally, this is when you roll a character, but everything in their arms. Like I'm just imagining he's got this massive arms.
Fulton may have skipped leg day. He did not skip arm day.
Just like Armour Thief from Rick and Morty, walking around. Like,
So, the guy staggers backwards, having been hit by Caragor. Fulton, you then come bounding over and just cleave his head from his shoulders and send it crashing and splattering across the thing. He falls to the ground and lands with a plop.
Can I say something to Caragor?
You can say something, Caragor.
Don't worry, mate. I've got this as well. You know, just in case you need healing, I'm here for you, mate. I mean, I can't heal you, but I'll certainly defend you.
I don't need healing. I was actually doing all right, mate.
Well, see ya. Can I use any movement?
Nope, that was use all of your
I
movement.
turn away from him.
Okay.
To looking towards the dazed guy.
Okay, you turn your back on Caragor. Sneak attack. So that would be Shania.
Right, now I kind of forgot about Philippe the Devil Monkey on the last
Do
one.
still have Philippe the Devil
Yeah, I
Monkey.
mean, I really should have used him to take out the blind guy while he was blind, but he's not blind anymore. It's a bit of a shame. But I'm still going to use Philippe now.
All right.
So, Philippe, I think is going to try and grapple this guy because did we say something about trying to leave someone alive? Yeah, we did, right? And this guy's the leader too, so you know. Okay, so Philippe the Devil Monkey. Shania shouts like that, and Philippe the Devil Monkey goes and leaps
I mean, I think that's the episode title right there.
for
What's just check what's Philippe's movement? Is it at least 30?
Yes, 30,
That's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
He can get back over to there, and go ahead and make it's a combat maneuver. So you're adding your CMB to Philippe.
okay, CMB. Okay, come on. Damn it. Okay, it's going to be 7.
7. Okay.
It's not really going to do anything, is it?
Philippe comes running at the skull, kind of wipes the last of the blood out of his eyes, and as the monkey comes running, just kind of steps aside and pushes the monkey past him.
Shania sees this and says, "Don't you touch my monkey!" and runs.
Okay.
For the creature,
I'll never touch this monkey.
attacks him.
All right. You're gonna go make attack. Is
I'm
this with your
afraid.
scythe?
Yes.
Jesus.
First scythe attack.
All right. Roll an attack
I like
with
that
your
okay.
that
scythe.
Philippe just like jumped, like arms outstretched, and just sailed completely past this
Yeah.
target.
Okay, so
Monty Python style.
whoop-de-doo. All right, and that is 11 plus 2, so 13.
A 13 hits. You hit with your scythe. The
Okay.
scythe is 2d4 plus 1 damage.
That's
So
right.
roll your
I have
d4s.
2d4 right here. There they go. 5, 6.
So 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage.
With your death-like scythe. You run in and swing the scythe, slashing him right across the chest, leaving a huge wide gash all the way down his chest.
Can I say something to him?
Yes, you can.
All right. So as this has happened, I assume he's sort of fallen prone, possibly, or at least
He's
backed
staggered
off.
backwards
He's
slightly,
staggered
yeah.
backwards. Okay, and I'd sort of, hold the scythe aside and point to him and go, "Stay back."
Okay.
With my most intimidating stance.
Velda, what would you like to do while this is going on? You got one, Velda. What would you? You got one Skulk who is standing up. He's staggering away from Shania with a huge gash across his chest. Not quite as big as M's gash. M has the biggest gash in the room.
There's a lot of gash going on. Velda is going to reload his crossbow.
Okay,
And that's about it, because there's only one standing.
fair enough. M, what would you like to do?
No, I'm gonna pass on my go.
Okay.
After
Yeah.
that.
No.
Just gonna relax.
Yeah, no problem.
In fact, can I make a perception check and see if I can get any sort of idea where that other one's gone?
Yeah,
Is that all right?
yeah.
Just
Go
at
ahead and
this
make a
point,
perception check.
just while I'm healing myself. That is 11.
11. You're not sure.
Sure.
He's
Right.
somewhere. It's too dark, really, back there for you to tell.
No problem.
Caragor, what's the plan?
The last standing skulk we have in the room that you just described.
Yep.
Is he looking at me?
Yeah, he's kind of and he is the one that. No, he's not the one that studied. You unstudied him. So yeah, he looks over. He's kind of looking around at everyone in a panic.
Okay. I brandish my cutlass at him and I advance on him about 10 feet.
Okay.
And I say, stand down, mate. You no need to die. We're going to take you, we're going to have a word with you, and then we're going to let you go. If you put your weapon down now, I'd like to intimidate him.
Okay, go ahead and make an intimidation check.
That is 17.
You don't roll numbers like that. 17 is a good roll. The Skulk, and it is his go now. The Skulk kind of looks at you, looks at Shania, looks behind him at the monkey, and then looks at the bodies of his friends around the cave, and just drops the sword to the ground, and then just crawls up into like the fetal position on the ground at your feet, and just starts whimpering. Please don't hurt me.
I slap my kill around my thighs menacingly.
Alright, you slap your kilt around, and
Shania's turned on.
I mean, we assumed. So we are out of combat rounds currently now. We're back into normal. So he has surrendered. So we're back into normal time.
Where have your mates gone? What's behind there in the darkness?
Nothing.
I slap him a little bit.
Where are? You slap him in the head.
What's back there?
Home.
Have you got babies back there?
Don't take the babies.
How
Shit,
many
lads.
children?
Don't eat our children, please.
Have you got any bad things down there that you're gonna go get to fight us with?
No, we don't want to fight. We're friends.
Call out to your friends.
No, wait, Z. Look, I point down to the captive at my feet. We've got what we need. We take him out, we question him, then we let him go. We don't need the rest,
Absolutely agreed.
right?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Alright, fair enough. I have just nearly died, so...
Yeah, you look like shit, mate. You look like
you
shit.
look absolutely terrible. You sure you're all right?
M spits some blood on the floor. I'm
Right,
fine.
we're going. What's your name, you, at the floor?
Rajeth.
What?
Rajeth.
Right, I'm going to call you Roger. So, Roger, is he carrying any other weapons?
That's racist.
What? How's it racist?
I'm simplifying my name to say in your tongue.
No, you can call me Kaz if you want.
Don't want to.
Well, then that's your choice. I slap him again. I drag him out the cave.
You drag the squirming, injured Skulk out of the cave into the light. Shania, make a fortitude save for me.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh God. 5.
5. all of you, the rest of you, as you step outside, you notice Shania flinch as she steps out of the cave. As you step out of the darkness into the sun, even though it's quite an overcast day, so it's not kind of blinding you constantly. The change in light is just blinding for a moment, and for a few seconds, you're just staggered by it and have to shake it off. And you become aware that the others have seen that.
I'm going to take maybe the seat over here. I'll put a hand on Philippe.
Okay.
And just go and sit down on a rock and cover my
Yeah,
face.
it's all right. All right. You sit down, Gary, and you. Just everybody sit down, chill out. It's been a bit of a tough all day, this, isn't it? Right, you, Roger. Just gonna sit here and have a chat. I sort of maintain a hold.
You put him down in the mud among all the filth and crap that's lying around.
I don't sort of like. I'm not like really trying to break his arms. I'm just sort of settling.
Just keeping him in place.
So, where do you normally get your shiver from?
Kenneth, Anunnaki. They were part of tribe. Now they work for the humans.
Which humans?
Don't know. Never met them.
Well, I suppose we don't need to keep you alive anymore then, do we?
Kenneth, Anunnaki, they bring the shiver. They tell us what to do. That's all I know. Please don't kill me. I have little ones.
Sense motive on if he's telling the truth.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Oh, yes. 19.
19. Yeah, you get the feeling he's telling the truth. He is terrified at the moment, but you get a sense not entirely for himself. You don't think he's lying about having children somewhere in the cave.
Lads, I've got a good read on this one. I think he might have kids, and I'm not sure he knows anything more. What else do we need to find out from him?
Is there someone that can look after the children?
What? I mean...
Well then...
That's pretty dark.
I'm saying, is there someone that can look after the children?
Why are you asking me? What are you saying? What do you mean?
But
You have killed half the people in their place.
Oh, you mean like now that we've killed some people? If there's
Exactly.
yeah, I
you were
think
stabbing them as well.
This is why I'm asking. We've just found out that they are children.
Yeah, Gary's asking because we just killed a few of them, and there might be.
Yeah, I'm sure that like a couple of them can... I don't think it's one child per parent, I think they can manage, But either way, what else did we come down here to ask this lot? It wasn't just about the drugs, was it? What else do we need to ask him?
No, was it only those two who were working with the humans? Velda asked that to
Yes, they talk to the humans. They find out what the humans want, and then they give us the shiver if we do what the humans ask.
What do these humans look like?
Never seen them.
I said
only see Kenneth and Unami.
Yeah, Kevin and Unagi are the only ones that have seen him. Isn't that right, Roger?
Right.
Have you ever heard a name?
No, don't know.
Why are there a lot of you stealing lots of stuff from the town there?
Kenneth and Unami tell us to come. Tell us they have a key. They tell us there is a building in town. We go. The building will be quiet. We go, they open with a key and we go inside. There is a human. We kill human. Then we think we take things. We think if we take things, we give them to Kenneth and Unami. They give them to the humans. The humans will give us the shiver. So we take the things, but then more humans come and we run. Rogi and Zakar are left behind.
So you did murder that fella?
Human in the building.
Aye, human in the building. You killed him.
Not know if him or not. You look all same.
Well, I mean, I'm a bit offended actually. I'm actually half orc, but
We found the old man away from the building now.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So pointing out, you remember there was a guard killed in the locked box.
Cool.
You found
Nice.
found the remains of the body there. The body had been removed, but yeah,
Cool.
someone killed there.
All right. Listen. I don't know. I'm gonna let this fucker go. I'm gonna let him go. I mean, he's got kids and that. He doesn't know anymore. He's hooked on some kind of demon snack.
I mean, he doesn't know anything else. You might as well let him go.
All right. We need to find out who's been selling the shiver because we trace the shiver and then we find out the culprit and then we find out the murderer.
I think that's a good idea.
This isn't the one that nearly killed me, is it?
No. He's
I killed them for you.
Yeah, I remember now.
We're friends, mate. I also killed Kara's one as
But
well.
I didn't need that help. I was good.
Well, you looked a bit like...
No, I was all right. I was strong,
Let him
really
go.
strong.
Let him go.
All right, Roger, I'm gonna let you go now.
Here you go, have this.
No, don't fucking do that.
What?
If you give him a gold piece, I'm gonna start siding with Velda. Don't give him a gold piece. Is that gold piece? You're holding gold piece.
No. Fulton is holding a gold piece.
Don't put that away. No one wants to see it.
Fine, alright, whatever.
Right, Roger, I'm gonna go now. But we're all gonna go. You go back to your whatever's down there, right? But I tell you what, you ever rob, steal, or anything in that town again, and I'll come for you.
And I'll come for you. And then me as well.
We'll all come for you.
I won't.
I'm gonna come really alone.
We'll come hard and we'll
Right.
come fast. We'll come when you're not looking. But we'll come for you.
Do you understand?
I'll be at home.
But don't worry, if you die, I will look after your children.
Okay. Never go near the town again.
Just tell your friend the same thing as well.
He scrambles back to
Release
the
him.
cave
Wait, you
to
can-
where you, as he gets back into the cave, you see the other skulk has kind of come back out into the light a little bit to see what's going on, and behind her in the those who with dark vision a little further in, you can see two smaller skulks. Of sort of child size, kind of peering around from a rock. The other one kind of watches him come over to the cave, and the two of them talk for a moment frantically. Then the other one steps forward. The one that you didn't torture steps forward. And, please, before you go, you have coin?
We have coin.
Aye.
Do you know something?
Very dangerous. They have a beast. They have dangerous beast.
Who has a beast?
Humans. Dangerous
Which
beasts.
humans?
Bad ones you seek. Dangerous.
What kind of beast?
Ones who seek dangerous.
No, the ones you seek. Very dangerous.
Ones we seek.
You be careful. This good information, yes? You give coin.
What kind of beast? Yes, Fulton was
what
asking.
sort of beast?
And who?
You're talking about a golden beast.
Yes, golden beast.
No,
Golden beast.
Not one with a tail and claws and that.
Yeah, we'll tell yes,
Flies?
yes.
What do
Face
these
of the
humans
lady.
look like?
Not the humans, but there's a beast. This is useful information. You give coin, yes?
We know they've got a beast. The Sphinx.
We knew that we had it.
Please, just need some for the
Yes.
shiver.
Good informations. I give him 2 gold pieces.
He
And wait.
takes the gold and runs back to the cave.
Wait, before you go. Look, you're allowed to go into town, and you're allowed to take the rubbish like you did before, but no robbing or stealing
Or killing.
or killing. You understand?
Promise.
Yes.
Promise.
You can still go and scavenge for food and such. Good. Now fuck off.
She runs back to the cave entrance to the wounded one and shows him the gold. He immediately starts snatching at it, and she pulls it away from him. The two of them begin squabbling over the gold, and you kind of back away from the cave and leave these two to their problems as you make your way back towards town.
Just out of character, would the children have any? Would they have ever seen these humans?
I get the feeling
I
it's
think
just
that's it.
it's just Keyleth and Unagi.
Yeah, I
have
think it
any
is.
dealing
I
with
just
them.
thought I'd kind of throw it out there.
Yeah.
Not sure we can trust that intel either.
No.
'Cause
So-
they're drug addicts.
So we need to go to a drug. We need to go to the drug.
We've got to go
people.
back to town and start. We've got to start looking for Shiver. We've got to start looking for drugs. Then we've got to follow the chain. And then we find out who's been handing the shiver to them. Then we find out who's been murdering folk.
Hey, let's go back to town, I think.
You need patching up the pair of you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I need to rest.
Gary there took a funny turn. He came out into the light, mate.
I am fine. There's nothing wrong with me at all.
You know, there's nothing wrong with living in underground, you know.
What?
Well, it looked like you were, you know, a little bit weird after you come out into the light.
This but nothing to do with the light. I don't know what you talk about.
Hey, listen, Gary. Wherever the deal is, don't worry about it, mate. Just want to know that you're all right. Is that all right? So you pulled some nice moves in there with the side and what have you. So,
Oh, thank you.
And thank you for healing me.
aye.
Well, this
truly,
is
my
my
friend.
purpose.
Hey, good work on your fox down there as well.
Oh, thanks. You're welcome.
Yeah, it was good
Is that your
work.
fox?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was just some kind of weird pet that followed you around. I didn't realise that you owned it. I thought you I thought it was just some weird thing, you know, that...
No, not some weird thing.
So-
This is my familiar.
We have all done nice things today. We have done well. Come together as a team, yeah?
And
Aye.
I hate to say it, we've earned some serious coin.
Yes.
Like, this is way better than fortune telling.
But I feel like this is only the beginning.
Just the
So,
beginning.
high fives?
Yes, let us all high five
And then the
simultaneously.
team all high fives without actually doing it.
And as you approach town, celebrating the fact that you are a group,
High-fiving
you
all
can
the way.
see a figure on the road. Looking around, as you get closer, you recognize the brightly coloured hat and recognize Travis, the carnival barker, standing around the road, looking distinctly nervous. As soon as he sees you, he comes running towards you all. Hey, fellas,
Travis.
where have you all been? I've been looking all over for you.
What's wrong?
We have been investigating.
There's been another murder. And that is where we leave it for tonight.
All right.
Amazing.
That battle was so funny. Just Fulton running around just killing others.